Hey yo everyone, this is a Happy Anime Cafe manager. You can call me the manager, whichever's easier. So anyway, today I'm gonna do some short commentaries on Game Boy Advance games. Although I don't have all my Game Boy Advance games anymore, but here are ones that I still have. Pokemon Emerald version. It sucks that I don't have the original boxes for these games. But who knows how much they'd sell it, how much a collector would pay them for. So anyway. For Pokemon Platinum, I actually bought that game on my birthday, and my birthday is in the month of May. But it seemed kind of coincidental because Emerald is a birthstone for May. Okay, enough about that. So I'm gonna talk about the game. Okay, it's like any other Pokemon game, except that it's kind of like an updated version, more like a superior version to Ruby and Sapphire. Well, it just has what I like about Pokemon. The traditional RPG style. Although I am disappointed it doesn't have the day to night features like it did in the original Gold and Silver versions, but it does have a clock feature, but it's confusing. So you have to pay attention to the time of day. As for the Battle Frontier, I've never gotten all 7 of the silver medals. The Battle Tower one, I can never beat. I can never beat the Battle Tower for the silver medal. Now, next up is Pokemon Firered. Well, why? Because I want to try to catch them all. Catch them, gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all. Pokemon! Okay, so far, like Firered, there's also another version, Leaf Green. It's a remake of the original Pokemon games, the first generation. It's very nostalgic to just be able to use Pokemon from the first generation games. So it's one of the coolest ones I played. Not as cool as Emerald, but it's still very fun to play. Just to get that nostalgic feeling of a Pokemon game within a Pokemon game. Okay, now next up on my list is, I think the worst in my collection, Rocky for the Game Boy Advance. Well, I wasn't not actually a big fan of the Rocky movies. This was a game that was passed down from my stepbrother. So anyway, as for the Rocky movies, there's only one I think I've seen all the way through is Rocky 2. I've only seen half of Rocky 3. But I haven't been able to see all the other movies, not even the 6th one. Okay, I do like the movies, but the Game Boy Advance game, I loathe it. You play that game and you will not be happy. So just stick to watching the movies. They're a masterpiece. Next up is Super Mario World for the Game Boy Advance, also known as Super Mario Advance 2. But when I put these out alphabetically, I just put in the S for Super. So if I'm gonna put these alphabetically, what should I put this in? Okay, now never mind. Onto the game. Well, let's see. Let's just say you're playing Super Mario World on the Game Boy Advance. But like in any of the Super Mario Advance games, it also includes the original Super Mario Brothers game you could play on the side. So it's really 2 games in one. And so Super Mario World was one of the best games to play on the Super Nintendo. But there was a prequel to that game, even though on the Super Nintendo, it was called Super Mario Super Mario World 2 Yoshis Island. And here's the Game Boy Advance version, Yoshi's Island. I consider this a prequel rather than a sequel, since it involves an infant Mario, also known as Super Mario Advance 3. Yoshi's Island has been one of my favorite games to play on the Super Nintendo back when I was still in elementary school. Okay, for Yoshi's Island, it's fun playing as Yoshi. You throw eggs engulf enemies. It's fun, the ground pounding stuff. A lot of stuff Mario couldn't do. So if you play Super Mario World just to play as Mario, you'll be satisfied. But if you play Yoshi's Island to play as Yoshi, you'll also be satisfied. So I didn't just pick these out. These are all the Game Boy Advance games that I have in my collection. I mean, there are some that I no longer have. I no longer have the Legacy of Goku 2, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Can't remember what other Game Boy Advance. There was also another one that I have, but I didn't quite appreciate. So anyway, that's about it for this video. Thanks for watching, and until the next time, see.